Look at those rocks up there. That's epic. Wow. Welcome to Dan's on the Street. I'm Dan. I'm exploring the whole world city by city as seen through Google Maps and Google Street View. And today I'm back in Peru, visiting the city of Tarapoto, up here in the jungle, kind of in the high jungle plateau. Pretty interesting city. I'm excited to explore this place. About 180,000 people live in the city proper here. We're not terribly high up in the mountains, about 1,100 feet up here. Lots to see. Let's just get on the street and start looking around. Not sure where the best place to start might be, but let's go on this street right here. Okay. Oh yeah, great street to start out here. Loving these sights already. Kind of an overcast day. Interesting trees. Look at those leaves. It's unusual to my eyes. Lots of people out and about. Lots of motorcycles. Lots of rickshaws, motorized rickshaws, that kind of thing. That is definitely the way to get around town here. I like this little planter they have here. That's nice. Plenty of little shops selling all kinds of things. Clothing. Brooms up there. More clothing. Kind of weird sight. Anytime you see those models like that. Is that a human? Not sure. Could just be a dummy. Interesting. Well, let's just keep going through this intersection here. Yeah, lots of brooms over there. They look very handmade to me. It has that look at least. We're about an hour flight here from Lima, I was reading. So pretty accessible. But if you wanted to take a bus up here, or really any vehicle, but especially a bus, it would take about 28 hours, which that is the discrepancy between those two numbers. An hour by flight, 28 hours by bus. That just tells you how these roads are very difficult to maneuver. You have to go pretty slow through these mountain passes and stuff. I'm loving looking at all these shops here. They all have their doors just wide open, their gates open. You can really kind of get a sense of the place. Glasses, sunglasses, that kind of thing. Everyone has used this motorcycle base in different kind of ways. They've added these frames. This has four wheels on the back here, some sort of dump truck situation. And then you have the kind of tricycle rickshaw situation. And then the classic two-wheel there. Tortuga. Old signage. Electrical work looks a little typical for the region, but as long as it works, I guess that's all that really matters. This is interesting here. They've got the glass up here on the second story. Haven't completed the third and fourth yet. And to me, it looks like construction hasn't really been going on for a while. I don't know. I'll tell you what, let's jump back in time a little bit. Yeah, that's what I thought. Looks like they were building this back in 2013. Kind of things slowed down. It's clearly well-built concrete structure there, so maybe it's essentially waterproof. They don't really need to, as long as the floor is enclosed with glass, it's not that bad if a little bit of water gets in above it, and in time they'll finish it up, I'm sure. Let's take a right turn here. These streets are really, pretty packed. Really kind of nice to wander through. Actually, you know what? This continues to look appealing. I'll see a bunch of this, but I kind of want to keep going up this street. So many motorcycles. I thought these were real people for a second too. No, those are not real people. All right, let's keep going up here. This city was founded back in 1782 by a Spanish bishop named Baltazar Martinez Jimenez, something like that. Conquered by Spain. And Now, people were living in the region going way back, 1,000 years, 1,500 years at least, to the Pokras and Chankas. That was the ancient people group. So many figurines out here. Kid stuff. Boy, there must have been a sale on all these models. Everybody's got them. Just seems like an abundance of them, right? I can't tell between human and mannequin. Is that guy real? Maybe. No? He's missing a hand. Boy, I thought that guy was real. Such a busy street here. Really not too many people in traditional vehicles, four-door cars or anything. I see a few around for sure, but everybody's doing the motorcycle, the scooter, the rickshaw. That is the way to go. Why am I? There's just so many mannequins. It's just amusing to me. I guess, certainly if I go to a mall where I live, there definitely are mannequins. But it seems like a lot of mannequins here. Oh, yeah. Just loving all these stores, though. Love to just walk down these sidewalks. Nice sidewalks all around. Galleria Anthony. Just plenty of great shopping. Certainly if you want to buy some, plenty of clothes shopping, that's for sure. Let's see. Not sure if we can turn there. We'll just keep moving down here. Kind of an open, a gas station, okay. Newer building going up in the distance. Boy, this is great. I really didn't know too much about Tarapoto. Had fun reading a little bit about it. Wikipedia, I usually go on Wikipedia as my primary source, and sometimes look elsewhere too. Wikipedia was a little thin. Not a whole lot of history, but looked around a little bit. Got a few details. The city is known as the City of Palms. It's named after a palm variety that was local to the region. Not a lot of palms around these streets here. That's one thing to note. The city's really laid out as a grid. Mostly laid out as a grid. But they really didn't leave a lot of space for trees. It all feels pretty tight, at least along these streets. Maybe we'll come across some wider boulevards. We saw a few trees towards the beginning there, but I'm sure it'd be great if they could figure out a way to get some more of those palms in these streets. But you don't have to get very far out of the downtown central area to find the palms, I'm sure. Let's pop up. Okay, so we were kind of around these parts here. Let's just pull up, get a sense of this. Here's the airport down here. Let's drop down by there and let's imagine you just flew in, and we'll kind of head into town a little bit. All right, this old building's been abandoned there. Airport off to the left. Some very simple but effective bus terminals there. I like that. Terminal is probably not the right term, but you know what I mean. Little playground here. Kind of like these. Oh, this kid needs a friend. But actually, a pretty solid playground there. Some good toys. I'm recording this during the midst of the coronavirus, and all the playgrounds are closed right now, at least where I live. They literally have them taped off. It's kind of crazy. I mean, I get, whatever they say is best, I guess, but it's such a bummer, the whole thing. Outside of course, the horror of all the dead and the families and so forth. For everyone else, it's just really strange times. It's crazy how it's affecting basically the entire world, too. Can't think of anything else like it. but I trust it'll pass in time. I hope you're watching this in the far future thinking, oh yeah, I forgot about that. That seems unlikely, but yeah, looking forward to better days. Great distant mountains here. Can get a little sense of that kind of jungle environment we are in. You pretty quickly get lost in the concrete streets and buildings in the downtown, but it's definitely a pretty amazing natural environment here. I was reading a lot of tourists come here and they'll kind of use the city as a base for further exploring kind of the deeper jungle. And a new place going in there. Interesting kind of rough framing of it. Again, looks like nice concrete work though. Let's keep cruising down here. A few places again, kind of mid-construction. It seems like sometimes they're building the whole frame of something and then completing floors, perhaps as they need, as the money comes in, that kind of thing. I'm really surprised by how few, four-door vehicles there are here. It seems like you definitely don't need to own a car if you live in Tarapoto. Plenty of taxis around. Yeah, save the money. Roundabout here. Simple, effective. Let's take a right. Some pretty high mountains actually in the distance there, if you caught that. Cajamarca. I'm sure the food here is wonderful. I was reading some of their dish. Oh, look at this, Cinerama Plaza. Hey, I'd go in there. Catch a movie? Definitely. Yeah, I was reading some of their dishes. They have a dish called the wane, something like that. The wan. It's made with rice, egg, olives, and chicken, all wrapped in like leaves. Which, I don't know. I'd definitely try it. Expect we'll go by some places that are selling that kind of thing. Tourism something. Look at this, they're tilting over this vehicle. There you can see how they've kind of rigged it up with a run on the chain. Huh. Yeah. Seems like they have a good system. Be fun to do at least once. I don't know. Try that out. There's an old VW there. I'd love to, drive around a trike a little bit, pick up some passengers. I don't know that I would do it too well, but I'd certainly give it a go. Here's a Honda dealership. I don't think they're selling... Okay, I was going to say, I don't think they're selling a lot of Hondas, but I guess some of these motorcycles... Gotcha. Yeah. They're mostly selling these up here. Not so much these, I think. Although, look around. Clearly some SUVs and stuff. I also read there's lots of kind of cured pork dishes, chorizo, that kind of thing. Here's the university, or at least part of the campus. I think the campus is larger than what we're seeing here. This is a school started back in 1992. The University Nacional de San Martin. Right next to a graveyard here. Maybe not the best view of things here. Probably could have dropped in a little better spot. It's off to the right there. Somewhere. Oh yeah, I think that's it. People heading to class there. Interesting. Oh, this road. Looks like they redid that maybe. This guy heading to a construction site. Got some rebar. Some concrete ready to go. Big day ahead. I think I've mentioned in the past that I worked for 2 summers at a construction site back in high school. Did a fair amount of bending of rebar. Not my favorite thing. It was just kind of hard. You really have to use your muscle strength. Hey, this is a nice street here. That's what I was talking about. A little bit more of a boulevard. No real trees going on here. It's a few bushes. But, a little bit of green. Very busy. Lots of market activity. People out shopping. Everything you could want. Looks like a giant bag of rice there, maybe. Definitely would come here, walk down the street. Bring some money. Buy a little bit of everything, maybe. Here's a big vehicle. Guy's moving around. Looks like they have sort of a gutter system here. Watch your step, watch your bike. Not too uncommon though. They have a little step bridge there, or perhaps for wheelchair people, or people who are handicapped, that is. Plenty of people out and about. Yeah, get a nice little view over things up here. That's a nice sight. Definitely feels warm. Feels very warm, you can tell. Huh. Just taking in the sights. Hey, there's still can make a phone call there, it looks like. If that's still connected. This road. A few of the roads here not paved yet. I'm sure they will be in time. Perhaps these pictures we're looking at right now might be a little bit dated. This person's selling some furniture. This guy's lounging on some furniture. Huh. Yeah, definitely a little more rough through here. Number of places kind of mid-construction. Let's keep moving up here. Again, a few trees. I like seeing that. It's kind of what I was expecting a little bit more of, but I'm sure when these streets were laid out, the population was, a fraction of what it is now. What's going on here? Did we crack the glass, or maybe a stick fell on our camera? That's an unusual sight. Well, we can look past that. Yeah, definitely a significant hill here. Alright, let's pop up again. Get a sense of this place. Seen a little bit of that. Let's go over this part of town. This looks like more residential area, perhaps. Although, Barbecue Express. Check that out. Definitely some hard work going on here. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, there's that rebar. I'll tell you what, Google Maps is just one of the most amazing things. It's why I'm making this channel, obviously. It's my true primary source here. But the view it gives you of the world, it never ceases to amaze me. Just get to see all this stuff I would never see, never even think to look at. Girls in uniform there, heading to school, coming from school maybe. Nice building here, I like the look of that. Looks pretty new. Got some plants outside. Let's cruise up this way. Speed bump here. Alright, people going a little too fast down here, I guess. Huh. I'm sure you just get used to having this kind of open gutter situation. I'd really be worried about falling in. People must fall in, like, frequently. It just has to happen. Wow, orthodontist. It's quite a picture there. church up here on the left. Probably mostly Catholic, I'm guessing, because of their Spanish history, and it sure looks like it there. Nice little plaza here. Let's pull up and get a sense of that. Oh yeah, Plaza Armas Morales, something like that. Forgive my pronunciation. Okay, and then, so we're on the Rio Cambaza here, which kind of runs, snakes all the way kind of south. No bridge up here, really. There's finally a bridge down here. This must be I'm gonna guess this is a pretty busy street here. Boy, great view of the water. A little choppy. Huh. Hey, not as busy as I expected. Not even close. These people, a couple of people on actual bicycles. Mostly seen power vehicles. Whoa. Anaconda. What's going on there? It looks like Jurassic Park. Maybe a resort. Something about that. Cool sign, cool name. I mean, maybe it's just a zoo, I guess, too. Anaconda. Mary. Just taking it all in. If any of you watching this live in Tarapoto or have ever been, let me know some of your thoughts of the place. Certainly let me know if I've missed some of your favorite places, which is highly possible. Hey, while I have your attention, if you'd like to support me in any way, please subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up, that kind of thing. I'd appreciate it. And if you really want to support me, I do have a Patreon page. Come support me. It's $1, $1, and you're in. And doing bonus tours there, seeing all kinds of different things. Try to get some extra content on there once or twice a month. Kind of wavy effect there. That's neat. Interesting. Some cool graffiti there too. But think about it, check it out. It's $1. Coca-Cola, they're here. This is interesting. These people are holding up a sign. I wonder if that's for the Google vehicle. Do they know it was gonna drive by here, or they kind of look like police officers maybe, or some sort of officers. These people definitely seem like, well, something about the scene seems like they knew we were coming, but perhaps not. Just cruising all around. I'm quite lost, but I'm okay with that. Looks like Street View again. Came through a couple times. 2013, 2014. I don't know if you can notice any significant changes at this place. Not too much. Mainly kind of 2 stories, a few 3 stories, even 4. Mainly it's, a single story, 2 story. A couple dogs around. A nice street here. Alright, let's pop up again. Let us pop up. I want to see some of the... Since I don't know when I'm going to get back here. Yeah. This caught my eye. There's like a waterfall. Oh, definitely people coming up here. Look at this sweet vehicle there. Coming up here. This must be a bit of a tourist attraction. I guess we can't really see it from here. Look like some people uploaded some stills back in here. Let's see. Any of these going to load? Let's drop right in. Oh my goodness. Bunch of people out today. Give it a second to load here. Epic waterfall. Wow, that's pretty neat. I definitely climbed down in there. Wear your shorts, just kind of wander in. Looks like you can actually go in the deeper part too. That's cool. Sometimes that's closed off in these kinds of places. Not here. It's great. It's taking a little bit to load here, but definitely a place I would come to if I came to town. My goodness. We're not too far from the city. To my eye. Just up the road a little bit. See if we can see any of these other ones. Same place. There's probably a series of waterfalls, but nice view of it here. Look at those rocks up there. That's epic. Wow. Oh yeah. I love it. What is it about waterfalls? We all love it. I speak for myself, I guess. I certainly do. Looks like there's all kinds of attractions you can stop into up in these parts. We're kind of high up in the mountains now. Here's just some views of the terrain. Not sure what we're looking at here. Some old foundation, maybe. Let's just drop into some of these kind of random points. I want to see a street way up in here. This is a really nice street, actually. Definitely navigatable. Right? Oh, yeah. I was a little worried with some of those unpaved streets we saw in the city that this might be getting, just a little bit tough to maneuver, but not at all. That's a really nice road up through there. The understory house? I don't know. Wonder what this place is way back in here. Ooh, look at this. Lots to see here. Oh, you know what? This might just be another waterfall. Might even be the same. I can't even tell. It's possible this was a misplaced photograph. Either way, another nice view of things. Love this rock. Love that you can climb up in here. That is great. Looks like people are maybe even diving in. Maybe. That's awesome. Alright, maybe one more place. I know we haven't seen too much of it, but, gotta wrap this up at some point. Let's go down Recreo Street. Something like that. Little homes along here. Some guys out doing a little bit of work. Yeah, very small homes. Huh. We have a nice view up here. Both of the mountains up behind them and a bit more of the city down there. Pretty rough though on this road. This would be one where you wish you had a proper four-wheel drive vehicle. I don't think I'd want to take one of those rickshaws up here, although I think they are. Many of the houses, no windows or anything, not just getting by without. Hey, some do. That's kind of a out of place looking building, but hey, whatever. People doing some work over there. This might be a school here. Goodness, I love that we have this tool. I'm uploading this here on the 16th. This is the 1-year anniversary of me starting this channel. So yeah, I don't know. It's been an interesting time. I've really enjoyed it. I think I've been looking for an excuse to just spend more time virtually exploring the world, and boy, now I have a great one. And I've really learned a lot. I've seen a lot. Something around 150 places I've been so far in the ballpark. And yeah, it's been great. Just a total pleasure, and it's been great to meet a few of you virtually. Even talked to one person. That was great. learned so much. Enjoy like researching these cities I don't know too much about too. Love reading about it. Again, it's an excuse to spend an hour or two reading and then spend a half an hour looking around. I mean, that's just great. I love that. This is a big wide world. And I don't know how long I'll do this channel. I'm hoping quite some time. I really want to see, I mean, my official goal is to see the whole world. You know, let's be honest. We'll see. But I want to see a lot more of it, that's for sure. Maybe I should have a target of like 1,000 cities. Maybe that's a good idea. I'll think about it. This is great. Love looking all around. Pretty interesting city, Tarapoto. Didn't know much about you, and now I know just a little bit more. And I'm gonna add it to my map. Let's go. Okay, your places. Been there, seen that. And I'm gonna have to get back to Peru too. I haven't seen too much of it. I think I've been to just 2 places there now, maybe. Tarapoto and oh yeah, Arequipa. Oh yeah, that was an interesting place. If you enjoyed this, do check out that one and subscribe, please. Tell your friends, share the video around. Consider supporting me on Patreon. Why not? Please consider it. Okay. Till next time.